Imagine a time before fire, before the comforting crackle of burning wood or the inviting glow of a hearth. This was the reality for early humans, a world shrouded in darkness once the sun dipped below the horizon. The discovery and control of fire stands as a pivotal turning point in human evolution, a spark that ignited a cascade of advancements shaping who we are today. It's hard to overstate the significance of this element, for fire quite literally brought light to the darkness and warmth to the cold. But fire's impact goes far beyond these immediate benefits. It revolutionized our diet, allowing us to unlock nutrients from food that were previously inaccessible. Fire provided protection from predators, creating a zone of safety in the unforgiving wilderness. This transformative power of fire touched every aspect of early human life, from the tools we use to the very structure of our societies. The story of how early humans mastered fire is a tale of ingenuity, adaptation, and the enduring human spirit that dared to control one of nature's most powerful forces. It's a story etched in the archaeological record and woven into the fabric of our biology, a testament to the enduring impact of this elemental force on our journey as a species, forever changing our destiny. Before humans learned to create fire at will, they had to rely on opportunistic encounters with this powerful force of nature. Fire, in its raw and untamed form, was both a marvel and a menace. It was a phenomenon that could drastically alter the landscape, turning lush forests into charred remnants. Yet it also held the promise of warmth, protection, and a new way of life. Wildfires sparked by lightning strikes or volcanic eruptions would have been both a blessing and a curse for early humans, offering a source of warmth and light but also posing a significant danger. These natural events were unpredictable and could devastate entire regions, forcing early humans to adapt quickly or face dire consequences. The sight of a lightning bolt striking a tree and igniting a blaze would have been both awe-inspiring and terrifying. These encounters with naturally occurring fire likely instilled both fear and fascination in our ancestors, driving them to observe and understand this unpredictable element. The flickering flames, the intense heat, and the crackling sounds would have been mesmerizing, drawing early humans closer despite the inherent risks. This duality of fear and curiosity played a crucial role in shaping their interactions with fire. Over time, early humans learned to recognize the signs of fire, the telltale smoke plumes rising in the distance. These smoke signals became beacons, guiding them towards potential opportunities. The ability to interpret these signs was a significant step in their journey towards mastering fire. It required keen observation and a deep understanding of their environment. They began to venture closer, cautiously approaching these burning landscapes to scavenge for resources. The charred remains of a forest fire offered a wealth of opportunities. Early humans would have found cooked animal carcasses, which provided a new source of food that was easier to chew and digest. They also discovered that fire could be used to harden wooden tools, making them more effective for hunting and gathering. Cooked carcasses of animals caught in the blaze, charred plant matter, and smoldering wood for fuel would have been valuable prizes, offering a glimpse into the potential benefits of harnessing fire. These resources not only provided immediate sustenance but also sparked the imagination of early humans, leading them to consider the broader applications of fire in their daily lives. These early experiences with naturally occurring fire laid the groundwork for a profound shift in human behavior. The ability to utilize fire's aftermath for their benefit marked the beginning of a new era. It was a time of experimentation and discovery, where the boundaries of what was possible were constantly being pushed. The opportunistic use of fire gradually gave way to a more deliberate and controlled interaction. Early humans began to experiment with ways to start and maintain fires using friction, sparks, and other methods. This experimentation was crucial, as it allowed them to harness fire's power on their own terms rather than relying solely on natural occurrences. From scavenging the remnants of wildfires, humans began to experiment with ways to capture and transport embers, carrying the precious flames back to their encampments. This ability to transport fire meant that they could establish more permanent settlements, as they no longer had to move constantly in search of natural fires. It also allowed them to cook food more regularly, providing a more stable and nutritious diet. This marked a crucial turning point, as humans transitioned from passive observers of fire to active participants in its use. They learned to tend to fires, keeping them burning for extended periods. This control over fire provided warmth during cold nights, protection from predators, and a means to cook food which in turn supported larger and more complex social structures. The ability to control fire, even in its most rudimentary form, opened up a world of possibilities, setting the stage for a new era of human innovation and adaptation. Fire became a central element in their lives, influencing everything from their diet to their social interactions. It was a catalyst for change, driving the evolution of human culture and technology in ways that would shape the future of our species. Imagine the challenges faced by those early humans who dared to capture and control fire. The very idea of harnessing such a powerful and unpredictable force must have seemed both daunting and exhilarating. Fire, with its dual nature of creation and destruction, was a mystery that beckoned to be understood. The flickering flames, so easily extinguished by a gust of wind or a careless movement, demanded constant attention. Early humans had to be vigilant, learning to read the behavior of fire, understanding its needs and whims. It was a delicate dance, a balance between nurturing and controlling. Keeping a fire alive became a communal effort, a shared responsibility that fostered cooperation and ingenuity. The act of tending to the fire brought people together, creating bonds and fostering a sense of community. It was around these early hearths that stories were told, knowledge was shared, and traditions were born. Evidence suggests that early hearths were rudimentary at first, perhaps simple depressions in the ground or rings of stones used to contain the flames. These primitive structures were the first steps in a long journey of innovation and adaptation. They represented a growing understanding of how to manage and utilize fire effectively. These early attempts to manage fire speak to a growing understanding of its behavior, a recognition that fire could be contained and directed. This knowledge was crucial, as it allowed early humans to use fire not just for warmth and protection, but also for cooking and crafting tools. The placement of hearths, often near cave entrances or within sheltered areas, highlights the importance of protecting this precious resource from the elements. By choosing these locations, early humans ensured that their fires would be shielded from wind and rain, making it easier to keep them burning. As humans became more adept at maintaining fire, they began to experiment with different fuels, learning which types of wood burned hotter or longer. This experimentation was a form of early scientific inquiry, a process of trial and error that led to a deeper understanding of the natural world. The discovery that dry tinder could be used to coax a spark into a flame marked another significant advancement. This knowledge made it easier to start fires, reducing the time and effort required in making fire a more reliable resource. This knowledge, passed down through generations, transformed fire from a fleeting phenomenon into a reliable tool at the heart of human life. Elders taught the young, ensuring that the skills and techniques needed to control fire were preserved and refined over time. The development of hearths and the mastery of basic fire control techniques represent a pivotal moment in human history. It was a turning point that allowed humans to thrive in new environments, to cook food, and to protect themselves from predators. Fire was no longer a sporadic event to be feared or exploited, but a constant companion, its warmth and light transforming the rhythm of daily life. It extended the day, providing light after sunset, and offered warmth during cold nights, fundamentally changing how early humans lived and interacted. This newfound control over fire ignited a cascade of innovations, shaping everything from our diet and technology to our social interactions and patterns of migration. The ability to cook food not only made it more palatable, but also unlocked new nutrients, contributing to the development of the human brain. Fire became a catalyst for progress, driving humanity forward into new realms of possibility. In a world teeming with predators and subject to the whims of nature, fire provided early humans with a much-needed sense of security. The discovery and control of fire marked a pivotal moment in human history, fundamentally altering the way our ancestors lived and interacted with their environment. The flickering flames of a hearth offered more than just warmth. They created a haven, a circle of light pushing back against the encroaching darkness. This light not only illuminated their surroundings but also provided a psychological comfort, a beacon of hope in the vast, intimidating wilderness. The ability to maintain a fire through the night transformed the human experience. It allowed our ancestors to extend their activities beyond daylight hours, fostering a sense of community and cooperation as they gathered around the fire to share stories, knowledge, and experiences. No longer were our ancestors forced to huddle in the cold, their sleep constantly interrupted by the fear of nocturnal predators. The fire's warmth and light provided a protective barrier, enabling them to rest more peacefully and securely. The warmth of the fire provided comfort, allowing for deeper, more restful sleep. This improved quality of rest had significant implications for their overall health, enhancing their physical and mental well-being. This, in turn, had a profound effect on human health and well-being, contributing to increased energy levels and improved cognitive function. A well-rested mind and body were better equipped to face the challenges of survival, from hunting and gathering to defending against threats. But fire's protective power extended beyond warmth. It served as a formidable deterrent against predators, creating a safe zone that allowed early humans to thrive in otherwise hostile environments. The dancing flames acted as a deterrent, keeping dangerous animals at bay. Predators, wary of the fire's unpredictable nature, would often avoid areas where humans had established their fiery sanctuaries. The crackling of burning wood and the sight of leaping flames served as a warning signal, alerting both predator and prey to the presence of humans. This auditory and visual cue created a natural boundary, reducing the likelihood of surprise encounters. This created a buffer zone around human encampments, reducing the risk of surprise attacks. The fire's presence allowed early humans to establish more permanent settlements, fostering a sense of stability and community. The psychological impact of fire on early humans should not be underestimated. The fire's glow provided a sense of safety and reassurance, a constant companion in the face of an often unpredictable and dangerous world. The flickering flames provided a sense of comfort and security, a focal point for social gatherings and a source of solace in the face of an often unforgiving world. Around the fire, bonds were strengthened, and traditions were born, laying the foundation for the rich tapestry of human culture. Firelight illuminated the darkness both literally and metaphorically, allowing humans to push back against the fear of the unknown and assert their dominance over the natural world. It was a symbol of human ingenuity and resilience, a testament to our ancestors' ability to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity.